Hello vlog channel. It's like 2 in the morning. Not as bad as the last one where we stayed up even later. But I've made progress with the sail barge. I feel I've made a lot. It's not done. Honestly, I can say a set like that's requiring a hell of a lot more building. Well, a lot more hours live streaming. I just did a 4 hour and 15-minute live stream. I got through all the last of the first box and like a first good chunk of the bags of the second, but it's a 36 bag belt. If you add up all the bags, it comes out to you build 36 bags, and that's a lot in Lego terms. That's an insane amount. I've built a lot of Lego sets, but I've never built one with that many. I was in work today, I ended up showing up an hour and a half late. I had to stay an extra half hour behind because it was a Sunday. They couldn't get me to stay the extra hour. They weren't allowed to. Initially, I think they would have had me do an extra hour, but tomorrow, or the next time I'm in work, which is in under 8 hours, depressingly, I'm in 10 o'clock till 7, so I'm in for 9 hours. Wait, is that 9? Yeah, that's 9 hours. So that'll be fun. But like the last couple of vlogs, I suppose this one ends up being like really quick. We're not even 2 minutes in. 10 minutes past 2, but listen, the sail barge is coming along really nicely. I was building a step on the live. It's in there. I got so tired and yeah, I got to the point where I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking video YouTube here. But listen, the end result will be that, but I kind of had to, I would have wanted to keep going, but I kind of rationalise to myself, you have work tomorrow, you need to go do that. You need to actually sleep, because yesterday I screwed myself over, and I'm not going to screw myself over again. But let me show you the result. So obviously this will be where the sail barge goes. So first of all, the first thing we did was we finished the jail cell, put all that in, put this kind of ladder in, we put all this kind of beams in, finished off the area for Max Rebo and his instrument, did the pilot's area, then we went underneath and we did the 3 kind of feet that help hold up the set, which is great. Finally get those in. I feel personally they should be some of the first things you do, but Lego thinks otherwise. Then I did the little stair bits in here, did these kind of bulk, I think they're called bulkheads in a boat, so I'm using that word to separate them. Got that one there. Some of the interiors kind of paneling, just the last little bits. Then we did these 3 panels. Now these 3 here that you can see, those are fixed. Those don't actually do anything. This one, I was actually in the process of building the one that goes on the other side. I thought you'd build the top deck and then do the panels last, but apparently not. You know, it flips up, so which is good. You got the part for the steering vane, but you don't actually build it, and you know, you can see Bedford Tuna and see Java in there. Can I actually see a character properly when in there? See, when the steering like this, no, but when you put the phone up to it, yeah, you can see Jabba. But obviously it's looking really great. We opened up a few figures this time. We opened up Kafaba, R2D2, Jabba, and Salacious. So it's looking great. I'm thinking at some point redoing all these to have my biggest sets. The Mystery Mansion will stay here. I think it'll go on this shelf of the DeLorean as like non-Star Wars types. The DeLorean is really dusty. The DeLorean has not moved in a while. Wow. Major, neither has this B-Wing. But yeah, I need to move. I'm gonna try moving this, right? There he is. I found the abducted farmer guy. This I'm gonna put on top. The B-Wing is due to be literally have its wing pulled off and repaired fully. I need to get around to that, so I'm testing something. You go over there, Skibert. Good info. I don't know what the final height would be, but of this bit, but just for a test, I can have the Sarlacc next to it, I would imagine. But I could have the Sarlacc over here. Like, it wouldn't be movie accurate, but that does actually look kind of terrible. See, you would have the Sarlacc here, or somewhere, right, to be movie accurate. What was to have it like this? I mean, that... I don't like how much that would hang over my head. Wow. So that's not going to work. I don't think I can have... Plus, the way I'm going to display this is I'm not going to have Jabba the Hutt and all the characters inside it. I'm going to have them all along, because you do get a stand for them. So, yeah. That's more or less it. The vlog here was horrible, but yeah, got to do what I need to just do what I need to do and get up and go again. Or in like 7-something hours. I'm going to need like 6 hours sleep, probably. I could technically get... No, I could get 7. I know I could get a solid 7. 6.5 to 7 hours. And then just be half-assed at work, probably. Which is the worst attitude to have. But anyway, guys, I'm going to set the alarm and then we're going to head off. In fact, I might go get a sandwich. I'm hungry. People kept mentioning food in that life. Oh, and I better do this while I remember. Otherwise, I'm going to hate myself if I don't. I need to put my earphones on charge. Or I will literally hate myself if I don't. So I need to make sure these are charged, especially for when I go back on my night shifts coming up. Because I don't know if I've really taken the time to mention this yet in the vlogs, but I will be permanent night shift until Christmas, which is great. It means I can afford more crazy things like what's called... That does take there. I could have fit on one of these realistically, the old one mostly, because I kind of also realised I'm like, all the sets here work next to each other because they're system scale sets, versus that is not a system scale. So to give it its own shelf would probably be the smarter way of doing it. It will be flipped around. I've just put it up that way already. I don't, so you can see the characters and stuff inside it, but I'll probably have it the other way, or coming from the other direction. Because this is the angle you see it at in the movie, so that's why I've got it like that. But yeah, this is still going to get taller when I've got the platform will kind of be encased here, and you'll have the sails and stuff. Let's go get that sandwich. Be nice to not have all the boxes in our room, but I'll just get them about anyway. Jesus. I'll go to sleep literally till 9. Be ready and walk out here at 9:30. I hate it when I do that, but yeah. Oh nice, we got more tiger bread. Bro. Tiger bread's actually my favourite kind of bread right now. Have a sandwich and then go to bed. I wasn't hungry when I came in, and then I started live streaming. I tell you, that's something you would have never gotten before. When I stayed in another place, you would never have gotten a live stream on TikTok. I think the most I ever went was maybe 45 minutes before ending it. It's a hole, yeah, it's a hole in the bread. But like on TikTok, I would make content every couple months or like every couple weeks. I would never be consistent, but I'm very consistent on there. In fact, after this clip, I'll make a little TikTok notice showing the progress, because I said I wouldn't live stream, and announcing what time the next live will be, just to get that done. I tell you what I tried earlier today, right? It was the Twix. It was the Twix, latte at McDonald's, because on break, and I couldn't go to Greg's because they had closed. Best thing I've ever tried, honestly. So I always talked about how the night shift vlogs were kind of never going to reach 100 because they got the other store kept ending them prematurely. But by Christmas, because we're only like what 7 hours away. I've got one Wednesday, then I've got Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So that comes out to 31.5 hours a week, but a whole bunch of those hours are night shift hours, which means more money. So it's financially the guy that runs it, he's a really nice guy, so it works out for me that way. So I've got the sandwich, see you later.